So what are we preparing for? Dia Eve. I know I keep saying prepare for spring, prepare for Imbolc, prepare for Bridget. But what are we preparing for? Well, winter is a period of enforced hibernation, enforced inactivity in many ways. If you think about our ancestors, there was a limit to what they could do during winter. They couldn't travel very far. The ground was too frozen, too hard to be tilled. It wasn't the growing season or the sowing season. But as spring arrives, there's a renewed sense of hope. But there's also more work to be done. You are now expected to get up and do some work. This is a good thing. It doesn't matter whether you view this politically, whether you view this spiritually or magically. You are entering a period now where you are required to be more active. You are required to be present, to engage, and to be proactive. Bridget is a goddess of many things, of poetry, of healing, of loss. Remember, it was Bridget who gave us the first keen, the first lament. She's a goddess of protection, a goddess of the home, the hearth. These are things you should be including in your preparation. You should be meditating on her meaning and her place in things. But she was also a saint. And many of the stories that we have regarding Bridget in that role tell us of a very vibrant, active woman who wasn't afraid to get out there into politics, into the power struggles of the day, to carve out a place of safety for her people, her followers, to carve out a place of worship and devotion. And she got involved in things. So regardless of what tradition you look at with this goddess or this saint, you are looking at a tradition of activity. This isn't someone who wants you to withdraw to a tower and gaze meaningfully and soulfully across the landscape and write poetry. This is someone who wants you out there doing things. Magically, spring is a time of renewal, rebirth. You should be delving deeper into your practice, finding more ways to make your life a genuinely authentic, magically lived existence. If you're talking spiritually, if you're talking politically, it really doesn't matter. This is the season to get active, to be out there, to put yourself out there, to try new things, or to look at things that you may have set aside, that you may have been complacent about. Get back in there, till that ground, sow the seeds, start preparing for a harvest later in the year. Now's the time. We should always be looking ahead. We should always have an eye to what's coming. I hope that as we approach Imbolc, you find things that speak to you and meditate on them, write about them, sing songs about them, and of course, as ever, share them with us.